Fala galera, welcome back to another video. It's Marina here, for those who don't know. If you're new to the channel, make sure to check all of my content out. I make all sorts of videos about veganism, healthy living, and a lot of travel tips. I love to travel and I love to share my experience with you guys. So if you're new, subscribe to the channel. Also make sure to click on the like button. It helps me so much. It helps me grow the community. It shows YouTube that this video is good and it gets recommended to more and more people. So I study hospitality management in Greece, in Athens, and I went there for the first time in October 2019, and I stayed in a flat by myself, a flat that was recommended by the university, but it was super expensive. As it was my first time in Greece, I thought, I don't know the price range here of the rents, and I don't know the city, so I will go with the recommended from the university. But I found out that I was paying an enormous amount of rent. It was so freaking expensive. Like, for you to have an idea, the average studio cost rent per month is like a little bit over half of what I was paying. So I was paying a lot of money, and after 3 months I moved in with my flatmate in the same building. We started sharing a flat and it was way more cheap, but still everything was included, the Wi-Fi, the bill, like all the bills, the electricity, the water, but still it was a bit expensive because the apartment was so small. However, I enjoyed a lot my experience. Before that, I lived with a host family in New Zealand, and all that I wanted was to have my own apartment, so I was pretty happy about that. But this year I wanted to try something new. I didn't want to pay rent, and I have heard and searched up about some of the options that travelers use to travel around without having to pay for accommodation. And these options are volunteer options, and I am still not sure if I can have my residency card to study there for the remaining years. Living in a hostel, like in a place where I am volunteering I am working in exchange for the accommodation, I'm still not sure, but I will find that out eventually in the next couple of months, and I'll make sure to let you guys know. But the only thing that I was thinking about this year, it was I want to volunteer in exchange of accommodation and possibly food. So I came across 6 platforms online that allow you to work in exchange of accommodation and sometimes food as well. And I'll be sharing with you guys the 6 of them right now. I haven't tried all of them. The first one of them I'm going to try this month. I haven't tried all of them. I only searched up and heard people talking about, comments, and etc. But one of them I am going to try out next month, so I am pretty excited. So one of the reasons why I chose the one that I am going to be working with is that I study hospitality management. So it is very hard to start a career if you don't have experience, and it's very hard to find people that hire people without experience. So I thought this was a great opportunity to put on my resume. I'll be working for free, but I'll be getting the knowledge, so I think that's pretty awesome. I will tell you guys the platform that I chose at the end, and before I start, make sure to like this video and comment below if you have ever tried any of these options, and I want to know your experiences, if you're interested in trying any of them, and don't forget to subscribe if you're already not to this channel. So first one is TrustedHousesitters. Actually, I started searching for all of this when I was in New Zealand in my host family because I wanted so badly to start a volunteer job, but I couldn't there because there was a contract. I had to stay with and I was underage, so I had to stay with the host family for all of my stay there. So I found out this website, TrustedHousesitters. It works like this: you can either babysit a pet or babysit a house. I think the right term is sit, because babysit is for a child. So you can take care of a pet or you can take care of someone's house. People who travel a lot can subscribe to this platform as a host, and for example, they hire you to clean their house or water their plants or to feed their animals. It's an awesome way to get accommodation for free because you will be living in the host's house, and the job is pretty easy. I mean, it's just taking care of the house and or the pet. But I think if you're not a pet person, don't choose this option, because I will be so scared. I mean, I love animals, but I would be so scared if anything happened to someone else's pet. So I'll be kind of afraid of that. But I am excited to check that one out. I applied for that in Athens, in Greece, but there weren't many houses available for me to sit because I am not traveling for tourism. I am traveling to live in Greece for the period that I will be studying. So it's more hard for me to find this kind of accommodations, because when you are traveling for tourism or for the experience of the adventure, you are more flexible, so it's easier to find these options. And I think because of COVID-19, it got really restricted, of course, because people were afraid and they had a lot of reasons. So yeah, I didn't have that option on house sitters. So I moved to au pair. I think au pair is so wonderful, it's so nice. I love taking care of children. So au pair is basically a babysitter, but stay for a shorter period of time. And the au pair thing, it's awesome as well because you get paid to do it. So it's not only accommodation for free, you get the food and you get paid to do that. Au pair as well there were very few options in Athens, so I didn't end up applying for au pair. I built my profile. You have to send a letter and tell a bit about how are you, post some photos, because the family chooses you. Actually, all of these websites, the host that chooses you. You build your profile, you tell a bit about yourself, but the host is the one who actually chooses you. I think there is a few different websites for au pair, but I will link in the description below all of the websites of the platforms that I am talking about in this video. Another thing you can do with au pair is you can be a member of Facebook groups. There are a lot of Facebook groups in the world about au pair, so I think it's different destinations. For example, I don't know, au pair in Los Angeles, au pair in London, au pair in Athens, Greece, I don't know. I think it works that way, so you can join these Facebook groups as well. But I am not ready to go back to a host family. I found that I will link it up here, the video that I'm talking about my experience with host family, and I think it's very restricted and I need more space, I need more freedom, so I don't know. I mean, the situation is different. They're not taking care of me because I'm underage. I am taking care of their children, so it's a bit different, but you have to follow the rules of the houses. So I don't know. If you're not that kind of person, don't apply for au pair, or if you don't like children or taking care of children, playing with children, don't apply for au pair as well. I think you'll be better with like house sitting or something. Next up is Workaway. I almost applied for Workaway. Workaway is a very similar platform than the one that I chose, but the difference is Workaway has a lot of different jobs, so you can do literally so many things. There are so many options. You can work in a construction of like an eco farm or a house or a hostel. You can do painting, you can work on their website, you can help take care of dogs and horses, you can be the photographer, marketeer. There are tons of options in Workaway. Workaway is awesome, and I'm very excited to try Workaway out the next time that I want to do something like this. The way Workaway works is you build your profile, so again, your photos and a description of yourself, what you like, the languages that you speak. I will do a video really getting into it, all of these volunteer opportunities later on, but this is to just get you an overview of what is out there. And I'll also do a video of all of the exchange programs possibilities that I think are so many. When I was 15 years old, I thought that the only possibility was to rent a flat somewhere and study a course, but it's not. You can literally do so many things, and I am so excited and passionate about traveling and budget traveling. So again, if you're interested in these subjects, leave it a thumbs up. It helps me so much, and subscribe to the channel because there will be tons of content about the subject. So back to Workaway. You have to pay a small fee. I'm not sure how much it is, maybe $50, something like that, that you can use the whole year. So you can travel as many times as you want for this period of year, and you can set it with multiple hosts on Workaway. So Workaway is an awesome platform. I'll be talking about now the platform that I personally choose, and it is the fourth one on this list, is Worldpackers. I love Worldpackers. I knew Worldpackers since a while ago. You also have to pay a fee, but there are a ton of bloggers that have a partnership with Workaway that you can have a discount, so it's pretty awesome. Make sure to check that out. I think Worldpackers is a bit more professional than Workaway. I read a lot of reviews, and I think that Worldpackers has a bit more professionalism, and if you have some issue, they are there to help you with anything that you need. So I didn't feel that vibe from Workaway, and I searched in a ton of websites, a lot of reviews from people, and I found that out from Worldpackers. And you can also like work with them. So after you finish your experience, you can write articles, make videos, and be rewarded by it. So I think that was one of the best things about this platform. What happened with Worldpackers is that I only had 3 options in Greece, and like you build your profile once again, describe your experiences, if you have experience with anything like photography, painting, anything, receptionist of a hotel, like anything. And Worldpackers focus more on hostels, so that's another main point, and the reason why I chose Worldpackers, because I wanted to work in a hostel, and the hostel had to be, like, the place had to be situated in Athens for me to be able to go and come back from university every day. So for example, Workaway has a lot of farms, and I couldn't stay in a farm. It would be like, this is not what I was looking for. But I got a little bit stressed with Worldpackers, because your application, so you send an application to all of the hosts. The application is just a letter saying why you would like to stay and work for the hostel. So Worldpackers is so cute, like their design of their website and their app is so cute. All the information is written for you, and they're like images and stuff, and like it's so well done and cute and beautiful. It's awesome, and it explains what you will have to do and what you will receive in exchange. So for example, you have to work 20 hours a week, and you have 2 days off. You have to do this and that kind of job, and we would give you free drinks or free lunch, free breakfast, free tours. So this stuff is up for the hostel. Every hostel has different benefits. So you write your application, a letter about why you would want to work with them, and make it personal. Like, there's their name on their page, and write their name, and don't copy and paste to all of the hostels you're applying, because I think the hostel can notice, like people can notice that you copy and paste. So make sure to really focus on the hostel, and very excited and enthusiastic for them to accept you, because they are looking for light-minded people, like very happy and very enthusiastic for the experience. So I applied 2 times for 2 hostels in the city. but they never replied me. Your application expires in 4 days, so but you can reapply. So I was getting so stressed. I mean, I paid the fee, the $50, I think, but I get a discount, so it was like $30. And I was like, oh my god, will I have to pay Workaway now because they're not replying me? But then I found another one near the beach, and I applied for them, I think 2 times as well. But they finally accepted me, and I was so happy about it. Like, I can't even describe what I felt, because the hostel was so beautiful, and it was near the beach, and the work that I would have to do, I was just so excited about it. And I'll make sure to make another video only about Worldpackers, telling you like step by step how the platform works, and another one about how was my experience and what did I do in my hostel, and all of the details. So I'm super excited about that. So before I finish, I'll tell you about 2 other platforms that are available out there. But again, there are a ton of other platforms out there. This was the ones that I researched and came across. So if you know any platform that I didn't mention in this video, leave it in the comments below. I would love to learn about other platforms. And the last 2 is, I'm not sure of the name, but I will leave it here and on the description below. It's WWOOF. It's worldwide organic farming. So you work in organic farms from all over the world, and this is awesome. I think it's so good. I love farms, and I love working with farming and like planting and taking care of horses, plants, all those sorts of stuff, and I love so much about that. But I don't have a lot of information because it didn't apply to me, because you don't have farms in Athens, so I didn't even research a lot about that, but I will. And the last one is Helpx. Helpx, I think it has more or less the same goal of Worldpackers and Workaway. I think it's similar, but I found that Helpx had a kind of weird website. I didn't like the design and the layout, so I didn't even get much look into it. Another reason why is that I was accepted by Worldpackers, so I didn't have to search up. But I was so stressed. I started like putting stuff on Facebook groups to see if anybody have any idea. I was so frustrated with the other hostels that didn't reply me. I mean, they could have just say no, but no, they didn't say anything, so I didn't know. And also in the Worldpackers website, there's the percentage rate that the hosts reply. So there are a few hosts that reply like only 25% of the applications. And there's also the percentage of how much time online they spend on Worldpackers. Like not online on Worldpackers, but how often they use and they engage with the applicants. So that was the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Helps me so much. It helps me grow this community of travelers and wanderers, and I am so excited about all of that. And make sure to subscribe if you're not already. I make all sorts of videos about healthy living and travel, and I post every Monday usually on the channel. So stay tuned to more videos like this, and have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!